is Dr. Roxanne Ornelas. Yes. And you state your name and address for the record, and you'll have 3 minutes, and there's a clock behind me here that you can
Sure.
see.
Hi, good afternoon. My name is Roxanne Ornelas, PhD. And I am here to talk about, as a citizen of this city and state, I am concerned and more than a little skeptical about recent decisions and attempted decisions by the park board, which prima facie contain a transparent public review process in your decision making. When one dares to scratch the surface of recent park board proceedings, it is clear that the board is in actuality attempting to undermine the transparency of the public review process and the public's participation in response to some of the park board's land use decisions. By taking a cursory look at items on today's agenda, for example, we can see that the public's right to know about, for example, the parade park location. Even just a few moments ago, there was some confusion among some of you how this vote might be used potentially in the future. So you wanted to make absolutely sure that you understood what you were voting for. And for example, there have actually been quote-unquote improvements on that park that in actuality are in line with some future spoken about parade park stadium plan, of which we have not seen. Language changes being proposed, for example, in the park board's code of ordinances, which you are going to talk about today in chapter 11, which I see as a further attempt to drive a wedge in the public review process by stating a citizen board would only be used when major and significant construction and redevelopment takes place. Who defines what major or significant is for the public if the public is not involved in this process? For example, by shortening the response times to public park board decisions from 10 to 5 days, and by limiting notifications from a 3-block radius to 1,000-foot radius of proposed park construction and redevelopment occurring near homes and in neighborhoods, this shortening of time or distance for citizens to respond to park board decisions places an undue burden on citizens and their right to respond to the park board's decisions. Further, what at a glance looks like the expansion and improvement in public park lands on Nicollet Island is in fact a co-mingling. In 20 seconds, it's a co-mingling of church and state.
So if you could just wrap it up, please.
Okay, so in conclusion, it is essential to the maintenance of a true democratic process that a public review of the board's land use decisions remain just that. The people are entitled to it, and it is integral to our expression of what democracy means in this country for and by the people. Thank you for your kind attention.